Good evening.
Good evening.
Uh, Give your neighbor a high five if you have a license. All right, give your neighbor a high five if you've driven a car before. All right. Now, give me an applause if you wear a seatbelt every time you get in the car. See, that was kind of low. See, seatbelt safety is really slept on. It's really not, valued as much as it should be. According to EdgarSender.com, seatbelt reduces the risk of, being in an injury or that type of thing by 45%. So that just means that if you simply get in the car and just put your seatbelt on, it's basically almost a 50% chance that if you get in a wreck, that you won't be injured simply due to the seatbelt that you do have. Second, I'm gonna pass you guys out a survey. I want you guys to jot down what you think the seatbelt does help and the purpose of the seatbelt. Because I do feel like it's very influential, and I just feel like the seatbelt will take a lot of injuries. So I'll be waiting at the door when you guys leave to collect it and things of that nature. But without further ado, also according to another article from the Central Disease Service, 23,714 drivers and passengers died in the motor vehicle crashes. That was in 2014. 62% of those were teenagers our age. So that basically says to me that we don't value, teenagers, we don't really value and think about when we get in the car how important it is to put a seatbelt on and things of that sort. So from now on, I want you guys to just think about, putting a seatbelt on. As soon as you get in the car, it's very simple. All you gotta do is click, boom, and it's there. And also, I asked an officer on campus what was the main issue and why he thought that some students don't wear around seatbelts. And he just says that they think they're too cool and they think they're too, privileged to wear a seatbelt, and it looks cool that they don't have one on and things of that sort. So don't be like that. Just put a seatbelt on, and just buckle up, because it's your life at the end of the day. It is your life. Personally, I do think seatbelts are influential. I had an experience. I had got in a car wreck and I did not have my seatbelt on, and it was almost a fatal crash. Everybody was stayed alive, but we did have some injuries, some very bad injuries. And if I didn't have my seatbelt on, then it could have been way worse than what it was. I was in the back seat and we crashed to a 14-wheeler on the left side of us, and we almost just flipped over a couple times. And luckily, I didn't hurt anything. But by the grace of God, I didn't really hurt anything. But that's just a scenario on why I think you should, wear seatbelts and things of that sort. Lastly, another article that I pertain into says that the police department started out giving tickets. If they felt like your seatbelt wasn't on in the front seat, then they pulled you over and they started issuing out tickets. And I felt like that was a smart idea, because you're just supposed to, some moral of the story is you're just supposed to wear your seatbelt at all times, and you're not supposed to be off with it. They say it's a rule that if you're in the back seat, then you don't really required to have your seatbelt on. But I still do feel like it's very necessary for you to have your seatbelt on if you are in the back seat as well. So, like I said earlier, you guys just jot down, a note or two on why you think seatbelt importance is, important. Seatbelt safety is important. I would love that. If you want to find more about seatbelt safety, I'm sure you can find out different websites. I know I looked at CDC.gov. That definitely gave me a couple of interesting facts to look at and go about. But other than that, I just thank you guys for your time, and buckle up. Thank you.